Hello and welcome back to Asia Now. My name is Alex, and in this video I'll tell you about a Filipino arrested in Indonesia, a ceasefire in Gaza, stolen shoes, a Japanese man breaks into 1,000 homes due to stress, plus more. Let's begin with the USD to peso exchange rate. Exchange rate $1 right now is equal to 59 pesos. And stick around till the end of this video. I'll show you guys my experience. I'll share with you guys my experience with Cebu Pacific and flying to the Mactan airport. Yesterday we had a little bit of, I make fun of them often, so let's see what happens. Indonesia has handed over Hector Aldwin Liao Pantolana, a fugitive wanted by Interpol, to the Philippines. Pantolana is accused of running a Ponzi scheme that defrauded thousands of people out of $68 million through promises of high returns in the casino junket industry. I don't know what a junket is, but he fled to the Philippines after charges were filed in May and was arrested in Bali on November 9th while trying to board a plane to Hong Kong. Indonesian confirmed that he entered the country in October. He was transferred to the Philippines embassy and will be sent back to face charges. As I mentioned yesterday, the whole casino, online, and gambling industry is massive. The Philippines is becoming, I think, Asia's #1 gambling people right now, based on some survey I saw, but don't go ahead and you gotta do your own research to see exactly who is the most leading gamblers. I thought it was like Hong Kong or Vietnam, maybe, just based on my own experience. They were working in the casino industry, but that was like 10 years ago by now, I guess. Things are changing, especially with online. Let me know if you know anything about online gaming. Do you participate? Do you play those online? I never did it because it's digital. It's like I don't trust it, right? They could just put in whatever algorithm. How am I supposed to know you're gonna give me the right odds, right? So who do you trust? And it's obviously a big area for people to go ahead and try to make some money off people that are just trying to make some money themselves. Let's go on over to Thailand. A foreign man in Thailand expressed his frustration on TikTok after discovering his 2,500 baht shoes had been stolen from under his motorcycle at the beach. In disbelief, he questioned why someone would take them, sparking discussion about shoe theft in the country. Commenters offered various theories about the culprit, suggesting anything from thieves to curious dogs, while some share similar stories of shoes going missing at beaches, temples, or doorsteps. The incident sheds light on the common practice in Thailand of leaving shoes outside, serving as a reminder for visitors to remain cautious in public spaces. I didn't realize that was a problem, considering all of Asia pretty much takes their shoes off when entering a home, temple, all that stuff. So yeah, kind of news to me. And I don't know why they kept on talking about 2,500 baht. Like, that's supposed to be expensive. That's like 80 bucks, and you can't buy any shoes these days. At least, decent shoes for less than that. So, but it is frustrating. I don't think the idea is the price of the shoes. Imagine going for a swim, coming out, your shoes are missing. I definitely understand why this person's frustrated. I just didn't realize it was that prevalent. Let me know if you ever had your shoes. I don't know what's going on with me today, guys. Let me take a sip of this water for one moment, but let me know. I think I'm just tired, man. I just came out of a flight, so we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna do it. So if you guys are enjoying it, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't done so, show some love, give me some energy. Okay, enough self-pity, because of course people in this region are having it a lot worse than I am. A ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah is set to begin following a heavy fighting that caused significant casualties and displacement on both sides. The truce brokered by the US involvement and supported by the global powers of the EU and UN and G7 will start at 4 a.m. local time. It aims to shift Israel's focus back to its conflict with Hamas in Gaza and address border tensions with Iran. The agreement includes provisions for the Lebanese army to secure the border and reduce Hezbollah's threat. However, Hezbollah has suffered substantial losses, including the death of its leader and its continued retaliatory attack despite the impending ceasefire. Basically, they gotta stop this, man. I don't know why this day and age we still have wars, like actual physical wars. This is a very, very complicated matter. If it was up to me, of course, I would not choose to go to war or have any kind of war, but it's not up to me, and we don't know people's history, and it just goes way back to the dawn of time. So who am I to come here and tell them, hey, stop fighting? Yeah, if it was that easy, it would have stopped a long time ago. So let's not get too deep into this, because there's going to be some serious division in the comment section. So hopefully this ceasefire lasts more than a couple months and it actually becomes a permanent thing. Let's see what happens. But just to be clear, I do think that this guy Netanyahu is a genocidal maniac. If we're going to talk about it, I'm not trying to say, I'm not picking sides. I'm 100% against Israel and what they're doing. Next up, Japanese police have arrested a 37-year-old man who admitted breaking into over 1,000 homes as a way of relieving stress. Detained on Monday for trespassing in Dazaifu, southern Japan, the man reportedly described the activity as a hobby and said the thrill of possibly being caught helped alleviate his stress. Police are continuing the investigation. Bruh, I don't think that's gonna work, man. That's a unique and creative way to say why you broke into someone's home, but I don't think it's gonna get you off the hook, bro. Next up, John Tenniswood, recognized as the world's oldest man at 112 years old, passed away in England on Monday. Born in 1912, he lived through 2 world wars and 2 global pandemics. Tenniswood worked as an accountant, served in the Royal Army Pay Corps during World War II, and retired at 60, known for his intelligence, calm demeanor, and love for fish and chips. Oh, I should have just read that. Love for fish and chips. He attributed his longevity to luck. Guinness World Records officially recognized him in April 2024. He is survived by his daughter, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. Incredible, 112 years old. Growing up, I've always wanted this to like live forever. My idea was like, oh, I wish they could figure out some way they can go ahead and preserve my body and all this, because I love my life and why not live as long as I can. But then I found out a lot of people don't want to live like that. They don't want to live to the point where they're that old and they cannot function. I want to know your thoughts. Are you with me? Do you want to live as long as possible? Or do you want to just like pack in as much good years into maybe a life of a little bit less than that 80 or 90, whatever? I want to know which camp you belong to. I want to see if there's more people who want to live forever like me, or more people just want to go ahead and enjoy their life while they still are physically capable. Next up, Indian authorities are investigating Google Maps after 3 men passed away when their car drove off an unfinished bridge in Uttar Pradesh, allegedly following the app's directions. The incident occurred early Sunday as the group was headed to a wedding. A local police officer noted that the bridge was damaged during the flood last year. Google has expressed condolences and is cooperating with the investigation. This incident follows a similar case last year when 2 doctors in Kerala passed away after their car plunged into a river while using Google Maps. Authorities are also questioning officials from the navigation app and local public works. A tragic story, of course. This is something I can see happening. You know, a lot of time we just follow what the map says. And if it's dark and you don't see the bridge is finished, hopefully this does not happen again and people are aware of the story. And if there is a problem with Google Maps, they go out and correct this, where people lose their lives. Let's go back to Thailand. A foreign couple in Phuket caused a stir after being caught engaging in intimate acts on Kata Beach. This incident adds to growing frustration about inappropriate tourist behavior in Thailand. Locals are calling for stricter measures to address such actions and maintain cultural respect. I'm not gonna lie, late at night, after the sunset, on the beach with your, jubby, significant other, your side chick, or your wife, it might get romantic. You might try to do a little something, but of course it's wrong. I wonder how many of you guys have gone ahead and got a little freaky on the beach. Share your stories if you want. All right, now time for my experience flying with Cebu and through MAC-10. Yesterday I told you guys they had this QR code which goes ahead and lets you check in and check your flight status. It worked really well actually, and coming here the flight wasn't delayed, which is good because I make fun of Cebu quite often, Cebu Pacific and Naya and all that, but it's not really making fun. It's just kind of highlighting my frustration more than anything, venting. But everything went smoothly and I could log into the Wi-Fi at MAC-10 airport without needing a cell phone number from the Philippines, which is wonderful and fantastic. The taxi driver also, no problem, no issues. Random meter, I tipped him a hefty amount, so just to show my appreciation for him not trying to hustle me. And then also, one thing though, I looked out the window in the middle of the flight and it looked like somebody chewed off a piece of that wing and somebody else had gone ahead and used duct tape to hold a part of that together. I felt like at some point that wing was gonna fall off. Of course, a bit of exaggeration, but yeah, still a decent overall 45-minute flight, not even like 30 minutes really. So that's that. Let's go ahead and take a look at our comments today. But if you enjoyed this video and haven't yet subscribed, do me a big favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video with somebody. Here's our top comments. Oh, a lot of you guys yesterday, I really misspoke about Yoko Ono. I had no idea what she did to break up the Beatles, and her voice was horrible. I heard like a little clip of that. I'm like, what is going on here? I thought this lady was like talented. I just assumed, Hey, anyway, so my bad. I'm gonna do a lot more digging into the Beatles, but yeah, so that was wrong by me not knowing who Yoko Ono was. But rumor has it, says Billy B, when waterboarding was taken away at Guantanamo Bay, they hired Yoko to sing the prisoners to make them talk. Magnum says, thank you for the shout out to the vets, to each their own, but I enjoyed my 20 years in the USAF. Happy early Thanksgiving. Happy early Thanksgiving to you as well. Straw says, Tchaikovsky and Beethoven were before my time, and yet Ha! I understand you're making fun of me because I don't know who the Beatles are. Buddy, I grew up listening to rap, hip-hop, reggae, dancehall. I don't know who the Beatles are. I done seen some stuff along the way, of course. I know they were a huge, big deal. I know girls threw their panties at them. I know they were like a breakthrough band. And I know they got the song called Beautiful Day or something. But hey, man, I'm not into music. I wasn't a nerd growing up. I did cool shit like playing sports. DZ Ambahala says, Yoko Ono sings like someone keeps hitting their thumbs with a hammer. And P. Newell Lab says, there are cats that sing better than Yoko Ono. So basically, pretty much every comment was about me not knowing who Yoko Ono or Yuko Ono, Yuko Unu, whatever her name is, Shibu, Shibu Uno? That's a crypto. Can you tell I'm like super tired? So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully with a better episode. I mean, I had a good time. I hope you guys did too. Bye.